Many people were subjected to pay cuts at the start of the UK lockdown last year. And in light of the COVID-19 pandemic, Sadiq Khan also decided to take a voluntary pay cut in his role as London Mayor, reducing his earnings by 10% due to impact the pandemic was having on the Greater London Authority's (GLA) finances. According to the Evening Standard, Mr. Khan has now decided to return to his full salary after a year of reduced pay. Mr. Khan's spokesman said, "The mayor has always prioritized protecting frontline services during this pandemic, and in June 2020 he volunteered to take a temporary 10% salary cut for an initial 6 months after it became clear that the Greater London Authority would need to make significant savings." The mayor also froze the pay of his mayoral appointees during this period. Mr. Khan was recently criticized for the costs associated with his public relations, according to the Daily Mail. City Hall figures show £1,097,285 was spent on the London Mayor's public relations in 2020-21. The figures were a sharp increase from the £732,537 spent on public relations in 2015-16. GLA Conservatives leader Susan Hall said, "It's frankly shameful that Sadiq Khan has splashed so much money on his press team while pleading poverty when it comes to Londoners' priorities. Londoners will be amazed that the mayor could increase his PR bill to more than £1 million considering how often he complains he is broke." As per the Daily Mail, the Mayor of London office said, "As mayor of one of the largest cities in the world, Sadiq makes no apology for engaging with the media in order to keep Londoners informed about key decisions that impact their lives. This has never been more important than during the current pandemic, during which the mayor has worked closely with the media to advise Londoners of crucial public health information that has helped to stop the spread of the virus, encourage vaccination take-up and protect lives." In addition to the annual cost of inflation, 2 fixed-term press officer roles were created in 2017 in response to significantly increased workload and responsibilities and the need to strengthen the team's ability to respond to a major incident, following the terror attacks on London and the Grenfell fire. How much is the London mayor paid? Sadiq Khan was re-elected as London mayor in the May 2021 elections, beating his Conservative rival Sean Bailey. Mr. Khan has now opted to take his full salary, which is £152,734 per year. It is thought Mr. Khan's decision to take a 10% pay cut will have helped the GLA save some £14,000. Sadiq Khan attacked for a virtue-signaling tweet. How much is the Prime Minister paid? Mr. Khan's salary is not too far from the salary of the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson. Mr. Johnson earns 2 salaries, one as an MP and an additional ministerial entitlement for his role as Prime Minister. Mr. Johnson's salary for the 2021-2022 is £157,372, but a significant chunk of this is subject to tax. It is thought the Prime Minister took a significant pay cut when he entered Downing Street. Prior to becoming PM, Mr. Johnson topped up his income with speaking engagements, book royalties and column writing for The Telegraph. It is thought Mr. Johnson once earned £122,899 for a speech at publishing company India Today in New Delhi, along with £275,000 a year for writing columns in The Telegraph. Aside from the PM, many other cabinet ministers also have salaries in the 6-figure range.